Hello and welcome back. I'm Joe, and this is Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. I'm very excited about this episode because we're going to start Phase 2. Phase 2 is getting our own citizens, getting them set up, giving them everything they need, and making them make us a buttload of money so we can start expanding and getting bigger and better and make more mistakes. I hope you don't feel like you misheard me. I said making more mistakes. That's kind of what I do. I don't do things right the first time. There are other YouTubers out there that are probably great at that. I don't spend a lot of time watching them. I like what I do, but I don't have that much time on my hands either. But I'm happy with making mistakes because mistakes mean I can learn from them. If I can learn from them, I can get better at them. Cool. Next time I forget about it, maybe it's funny. Like it's not something I do on purpose. It's just something I'm not keeping a meticulous Excel spreadsheet to tell me exactly how I need to do things next time I do them because I wouldn't play the game then. It's very simple. I would not touch the game again if I knew exactly how to play it perfectly. I know how to not fail at Workers and Resources. I don't know how to win at Workers and Resources. There is a very significant difference. And the difference is I still have fun playing this game after over 1,500, maybe I'm close to 2,000 hours now. I don't know. I know there are people who have a lot more hours than me, but that is it. But today we are definitely going to get rid of our foreign workers because there's nothing, I think, and we're going to triple check, that should stop us from inviting some people in. We have this set to a reasonable number. We have all the materials and goods that we care about. I haven't invited booze yet. Do we have booze? We have some booze here. Okay, let's look at this. This guy does not have a secondary parking spot, which tells me I should probably... What's the booze size in here? 7.5 tons. What can we fit in here? 4.5 tons, 2.5 tons, 4 tons. Where's the other one? Where's this one? Give you a star, buddy. There you go, now a star. 6.5 tons, so one full vehicle, which just means once this is at 10%, it probably is fine. Yeah, sure. We'll move that one over. We get our fuel trucks set up. You, or my fuel truck, bring stuff over here. Yes, I know there's a fuel station there now, but if I can keep traffic away from places, that is a good thing. That's a very good thing. So that looks good. We're just going to add some booze because why not? They are in range of a lot of the buildings already. Not all of them, but some of them, and that's fine. Cool. This one is set up. We have all the schools here. We have chemicals sitting here, and this is in range of a lot of workers, which is excellent. Is there a dirt path? Wow, there's a dirt path. Didn't realize that. It doesn't matter. But let's get started, because why not? We have 170,000 monies. Oh, that's the other thing. I haven't done this. I haven't told this guy to send some of the workers over here, because that should increase our money slightly, I hope. But what really is going to increase our money is the workers. So here's the time. Do I have everything set up? I do have a fire station. How do I get to the fire station? Can anyone work here? Yeah, you get to the place where they will look for work, so that is excellent. Yes, I don't want to lose people right away. That's why I'm clicking the same thing 12 times before I'm actually doing it, but I think I can do it. What I'm going to do is to start is just fill up one building, just like this. Very simple. 337 people is a lot to get started with, and I'm out of money. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I am importing power though, so I can't be out of money completely, which means let's do this one. Give me a loan, just 10,000. 10,000 will pay. Yes, I'm gonna do 10,000 for a really long period of time, because that should get us through. And I'm anticipating that our train. Oh, you're just coming back. Okay, interesting. That our train will make us some money here very soon. Oh, that's good. This is almost full. And here's the thing. I'm anticipating that once the city is actually working with all the citizens that are in there, that making money with bauxite is not going to be a problem. Right now, it's not really a big problem, but it's a big enough problem where we're not making the max amount of money that I want to see. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit because what I really care about is this. And I'm going to do something that I normally don't do, is see if we can get some night shots, because there's not a lot of stuff going on right now, and night is pretty. Night is very pretty, actually, and even when it rains and does all the other things, I think that's super cool. This looks like a lot of people for what we need right now, so let's turn that off. This is actually producing our water, and it's producing that. That looks good. There's water in that tower, there's water in this tower, that's excellent. Are you the building? Yes. No kindergarten. Are you in range of the kindergarten? You are in range of the kindergarten. That is excellent. Is the kindergarten full? It doesn't have enough workers. That I am totally happy with. If it's just a worker problem, we will fix that right now. I'm just making sure that everything else is kind of turned on, and I don't see a lot of red numbers here, or red notifications, which means everything is relatively okay. This guy has just arrived. That's great. I would like you to pick up... effectively, it doesn't matter, because I will probably use it to deliver things more or less down the road. 30% is probably fine, 20% is probably even better. Let's set that up, and then we even have some staff drinking. I think that will be good. All right, all of these look fine. Let's slow this down again. We already lost a little bit of money, and that money is from replenishing the goods that we are using over here. As you can see, some of the vehicles already have left, but replenishing food, because I started to use that. And I don't know what the actual cost of food will be here, but that's fine. I look at the number. Immigrant invitation is 178,000, so 200,000 per building. That's important to know because that's the next number that I will take out. I think, let's just be prudent here, take out about $1 million. Well, 900,000 should be enough because that will give us about 300,000 left over. Yeah, that's fine. Pay this back. I'm doing this every time now because it does help pay down the daily amount due. It pays down that really well, and that is what I kind of care about, because that saves your money. It's only 500 bucks a day, 15,000 a month. We make 47,000 to 100,000 a month right now, and that is with foreign workers, so that should be totally fine. Now, I'm expecting all these numbers are fine because we can have up to 500 people waiting here, so that should be okay. This one, you should be full at all times. Let's run this a little bit and get us some more workers. Just another full one. And here's the thing. I know there are some people out there, Jan, I'm looking at you, that will tell me don't get too many people right away because you also have to pay for them right away. And that is true. You have to pay all the consumables for them. That includes everything that's in the store, that includes everything that's in the pub, everything that's in chemicals, plus all the fuel that's required to move all that stuff around. That is all true, 100%. But I'm just... It's effectively a small load test. It's not a heavy load test, it's a small load test. I actually like that I have a little bit of dirt road in here. That's nice. But they look all to be relatively happy, and this is what I mean. Just having the night on every once in a while is something we should not... You see the flickering right there? That is because they are using power from the windmill that's barely turning, and everyone else has stable power. But it's pretty! It's nice. Don't worry, I'm going to turn it off here in a second again, but I like it. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to turn that off. I should say at night, you increase your power consumption because lights and other things require more power than during the day when you don't turn on the lights as much. And at night, you slow down your vehicles, and also in the rain, you slow down your vehicles. So the actual weather settings have more meaning than just... like making something really dark, but on YouTube you just can't see it, so sorry about that. But this looks good, this looks good. You are pub tavern, workers, unemployment is only 20%? Oh, that is outrageous. I need more than just a couple hundred people to do something, but that is okay. Yeah, there's just 100 people without work in this city. We're at 1,000 citizens now, even though I only invited a little over 600. I'm a little surprised by that, but that is okay. How many do we have standing here? All 100 and some are waiting here for something to do. That is great. That is great, great news. Now, how do I want to handle this? I think, do I have a footpath that can connect to something reasonable over here? No, I don't have a good footpath on that corner. I think what I want to do is give these two a single bus stop very soon. Well, we're going to give you a single bus stop right here. Should I do... I want to get away from the free bus stops because they cost money. Put that one there. That looks fine. Get that assigned. Go to do here, here, here. 9, 1, build. Cool. We're probably going to move one of the construction offices over here to get the workers out of this area. That's what I'm going to do right now. We're just going to move the free buses. The free bus office. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Get this relatively close to the source. Get all of these vehicles, which is, there's a mixer in there. I don't want the mixer, but I don't know what to do with the mixer yet either. Get everyone moving here. We'll figure out what to do with the mixer in a little bit. I don't know why that one is deciding that it has to go over here because there are a bunch of... oh no, the excavator's actually here. So I'm actually happy that it's doing what it's doing. But we're going to start picking up workers from here. And obviously that's just 3 buses and a mixer, but it will make an impact regardless. And the workers that we had here should start going somewhere else. Do we have workers in the fire station? Very good. That means that bus that we had in the fire station, these 2 buses can go do something else. End station is still fine. Bus stop we don't care about. Bus stop we don't care about. Fire station we don't actually care about. Can I delete that? Oh, nice. Now I can just set up the right line. You go out here, and then you go out here, and then you go here, and once this station is done, it can go there and do all the right things. But for right now, this is what it's going to do. It's going to go out to the bus end station and then deliver people. And because we already have 2 buses, and these buses are... What's the size of these buses? Line spacing is disabled. That's fine. Size is 60. So yeah, we need 50 effectively on every run. And then these will run hopefully near 100% of the time. That means now that we have those turned on, that I can turn off the other run right now. That's all of these buses. I do not have a good setup to store these buses at this point, which is unfortunate. Let's see what we can do there. I want a real depot, because I need to put these buses somewhere, but this depot is obviously not going to get done for a little bit of time. Let's assign our construction offices. Let's remember that the new construction office that I have over here is not part of the construction office crew at this point. Oopsies. Then assign all that, and that can figure it out. In the meantime, give me a couple free road depots for the extra buses that have to be going somewhere. And this is literally just storage space until this building is done. So now we're going to go over here. We're going to find the 5 bus setup, that one, and don't sell all of them. Oh, you're not gonna... There's no way to tell you all to just go to a place. That is unfortunate. What? There's the button. That's what I was looking for. You go there. You go here. Yeah, that's fine. This will work. I wish for the line there was just a button. A little bit quality of life would help. What is your problem? There's a problem for this guy. What is your problem? Where are you? Where are you parked? Yeah, figured. Oh, I don't have that road connection done yet. Now that one is happy. Cool. So taking away a little bit of extra work. What is this guy doing? What are you part of? You are part of a microbus that goes to the... oh, you're going out all the way here. That is not a problem at all, because now, what is the first one? Get in 100%. So this one is the one that has to be replaced. We're not going to need this right away, but when we do need it, I would like it to actually work. So delete that stop, set these up, and now you're still doing it wrong. Okay. I would like you to go there. That's a free bus stop. Let's say not this one. What? Oh, it still goes to the bus end station. You know what? This one is really far away that I don't think we need that, and we can just enable line spacing, and then we have the same effect. It's just, there are 3 buses. We don't need 3 buses for this. Give me one of them. Actually, we do need 3 buses of these because we also want to run the processing plant. That should help. How's it going? Yeah, it's already done. I had no doubt it was going to go that quickly. I would like to just delete the whole line. Clear line data. Sure. Oh, it just was clearing this. Interesting, must be a debugging thing. But that's not what I wanted. I wanted these to be replaced by this station. Get rid of that bauxite, get rid of this bauxite. Set it up. Now you go there, and that looks excellent. Do you have walking range to both of the buildings? You do, and that's all I need from you. So, that looks great. Now, you have 30... Why do you have 30 workers there? Go to this bus platform, please. And why are there 2 of you parked there? You have 18 workers still. I don't like that one bit. I'm expecting you... Unless there's something funny going on here. No, it's loading and unloading. Okay. Now you 2 buses, go there, unload your people. Good. You go there, unload your people. Nobody to unload. I'm assuming that means these are all completely full. That's fine. Elephant in the room. What to do with these helicopters? There are 9 of them. That's a lot. That's a lot of helicopters. I will... I don't have anything good to do with them because I want to get rid of these 2 bus stops entirely, which also means I want to get rid of this one. I do not want to waste fuel. The problem is I can't park these helicopters anywhere. If I tell you, go to depot, to this one, none of the vehicles can be sent to this depot. Workplace is full. I would like to keep them, but I'm not willing to waste money on them. So let's see, is there... I'm going to try one other, not cargo, for parking, one heliport. This one. Just to see if I can park the guys here, and if I can't, then, well, that's it. Let's zoom out a little bit until I can actually see something. There you go. Just turn you around, and then it should be fine. This shouldn't take very long to get constructed. So I'm not terribly worried about it. Because if I can park all 9 of them, I will build enough of the of these hubs, but I'm not convinced that I actually can. How's it going over here? How many workers do we have waiting? Some, not a lot. Unemployment is 10%. That is a healthy number. You do not want to go to 0%. At 0% means you will never have enough buffer to make things move in the right direction, and that is important. Look how weird it is. These people are actually here doing something, and by the time the next group comes in, I wouldn't be surprised. There's the next group, 7 workers. By the time the next group comes in here, I wouldn't be surprised if this number is not 0 yet. There's only 1 worker actually coming this way right now. That's fine. When you walk in, there's still going to be people here. I do wonder... Okay, he did get rid of all of them. But this was not happening before with the foreign workers, and this is why we're doing what we're doing right now. How's it going over here? There's still... Those guys, I really don't want external foreign workers coming here. Because we have our own workforce now, and this is no longer necessary. What do you need? Some concrete, some asphalt. We have all of that. Just get some workers out there. I'm not convinced that this works, and if it doesn't work, we're just going to sell the helicopters, and that's going to be it. That should... I mean, that should make sense. Haha! This is getting me excited, because that means we're finally now running at high enough capacity where this matters. Oh, there's another thing that I wanted to do. Can I assign water to here? Yes, I can. It's a lot closer, and we're no longer having to pay for it. To dump the sewage somewhere, we would... Oh, you can actually dump... No. Yeah, there's no road connection. Okay, that's fine. To dump the sewage, we would actually have to build a sewage dumping station, and I don't think that is worth the price of admission because it takes a long time to make that actually worth it. So, let's fix our bauxite shortage. We already have a... Oh, you burned down. Oh no. Oh no. I'm actually not a fan of that. That would make sense. A little bit of what happened here. Actually, let's increase your priority. Why do you start on low? Increase your priority because that is our moneymaker, and right now these guys cannot make anything, and our train is, well, we're just feeding through what we get. It's not full of workers, and we're at 50% because we don't have the drinking water that we need, but that guy is going to change that. Now, another thing that we will do here, just because we can, is throw in a quick water substation. Do you need power? We do not need power. We're going to throw in a quick water substation so the water dumper can bring water to one place instead of two places. Just a little efficiency that we gain. We should do the same thing for sewage, of course, because same reasoning. Just a little bit of efficiency that's to be gained. Sure, right there is good. Number one, that looks good. The sewage truck is here. You are operating without issues, but we just don't have enough bauxite. So yeah, once this one is full, we can hire a couple more excavators, and that should be good. How are things over here? We are at 13%. That is nice. We are probably... We're not doing terrible. We already have a couple extra people. That is good. But this number overall has not increased. Our happiness is also not as high as I want it to be. What is our problem? We have some alcohol addiction. Alcohol addiction is worse if you have high unemployment, so that shouldn't be a huge deal. You're getting clothing that you want. You're not getting sport that you want. This is our indoor pool. Why do you guys not get the sport that you require? We're just going to increase the number there and hope that that will do something. Yeah, this is the problem. It currently doesn't have full access to this region up there. We're just going to build a quick shortcut and hope that that will give our... Yeah, there you go. There you don't go, because it still does not hit this group right here. There is nothing I'm comfortable with doing here. So what we're going to do, because I don't want to babysit this bauxite mine, and we have a couple extra workers available for every time that we drop someone off here also. Let's not be silly, and let's build this into extra gravel. There's no reason this shouldn't be, and that will speed up the buses that drive over here just a little bit. What we're going to do is just put a fire station here. Normally... I would recommend just making this a... Actually, we can even get heat for this fire station. Cool. Normally, I would just make this a modded fire station because there's no reason to spend this much extra. Oh, it's heated on this side too. Cool. There's no reason to pay this much extra for a regular fire station, but meh. I like vanilla. I'm excited for when the game will add more vanilla assets, like smaller buildings and larger buildings of everything, especially in the industries. I think that is planned at some point, but it probably isn't planned yet. But until then, we're just going to deal with what we're dealt. So that one is assigned, or that one has excavators coming that will take a little while. Set you up, and now what are we producing here? You are producing about 30, let's say 30, so we're producing 90 tons of raw bauxite currently. We would like to consume 125. So, well, construction office, consider this your next job. Get all of these things done, and then we'll just assign the first one, then we get the other one. That will make it 180 tons. We're not maxing it out, but we should have relatively high consumption on these guys most of the time. It's definitely more than just one processing plant, which is what I care about. You too. Why? You see this? I do not like what's happening. I do not like that these buses are back to back. That does not make sense to me, because there should be... Yes, that's fine. There's variable time, that's fine, but the two buses are literally... Oh, wait, is one just going to refuel? What's happening? There should be fuel inside this... Yeah, this bus end station has fuel. What are the guys doing? Like, there's one bus and there's the other bus. Let's follow this one. They should not be this close behind each other. That is dirty. Because if this is the case, the bus end station is currently not working, which is hardy foul. But yeah, there's some workers on here. That makes sense. Our percentage numbers obviously going down because now things are kind of slowly moving back and forth and figuring themselves out. That is fine, but yeah, why are these two buses back to back? They should be spread out. That's what the end station is supposed to do. I guess this one can become the 4 is now the highway, and 5 is not. Cool. Just a little side thing. You are here, that's fine, and you unloaded a couple people, and some of them went to the fire station right away. That's not the end of the world. But yeah, that bus is leaving right away, and then this bus is getting there too. I wonder if the length for the buses is too long. That is the problem. Like you should not go right away. You should park. You should not go. Yeah. All right, we'll fix this. Wait a sec. This is even more confusing. Let's do this. Instead of having the bus end station at the beginning, have it at the end, and maybe that yeah, line spacing is not supported. Okay, it's just that. I hope. We'll see if that works. If the bus end station is at the beginning, it doesn't like it. It was also saying get in and out there, and I was able to check the checkbox for line spacing. None of those should be the case, but now I'm expecting one of these yellow buses to park on the other end once they get to it. That should be better. Cool. You're building your things? Great. Are we making money? Are we making more money now than before? 97,000. It is what we already produced beforehand, but now we should be able to produce that more consistently once the buses figure out how to behave well. 36 workers. Actually, our number of workers is not as high as I want it to be, so how about we fix that? Get me another half building. So about 200 people. That should work. 1% unemployment. Yeah, that is bad. That's a number that you do not want to see at all. You want to have some unemployed people. This is going to stay low until they just bet themselves in. Now this is the guy that I want to see parked at the bus end station. Please and thank you. I always gotta smell the roses while you go out here. Perfect. You go into the parking spot. That's what I want you to do. And I don't want you, and let's look at the speed and RPM. I don't want you to leave until the other yellow bus, which is currently right there. Interesting that you took that route. The other yellow bus gets to, yeah, that's the right setting, gets to the bus stop over here, because that's approximately the distance that should make. That was a bad stop. Give me this. Cool. What about here? Yeah, that one's already right. I don't want them to stop anywhere on the main roads. You can go left, that's fine. Now, yes, you're just leaving, so that looks good. What is our expense every month? Vehicles don't count. Imports, well, for materials really don't count either. Let's look at our economy. Last month, import, food, 5,000, okay. Meat, so we're at 10,000, 11,000, like 12,000 maybe for stuff for people, plus another 9, let's call it 20,000 a month on just materials or stuff for citizens, and a couple other things. Obviously industries have to run too, and yes, we're making about 97 some months. Let's see, do we actually, okay, so that bus just dropped off people, that's good. The other thing we have to check is that this bus is actually, and this is a good sign, it's actually filling up more with people now. We're back to the 10% mark, which is great. Due to workplace is good. Sickness is fine. Nobody has education or kindergarten problems. That is excellent. I like how busy all of this is. Yeah, when do you drop off people? When are you gonna drop off people? This is fine. This will happen every once in a while. The only thing I will consider here in just a second is maybe one bus is enough. And that is hard to say because one just left. Yeah, no, two buses is actually just about right. I'm assuming most of the workers went here. But yeah, 2 buses seem just enough because people just started leaving here and I don't want to be without workers for so long. What would be fine is a smaller bus. I could have 2 30-passenger buses probably running here and they would do the same thing. But that is all right. Okay, how much bauxite are we producing? Still not enough, obviously, because we already did the math. We need 250 tons of raw bauxite produced, and we can only produce 30-ish per mine. That's fine. Yeah, about 30. So 90, 120, 150, 180, and that is max. We can maybe get one more over here. I don't even know, but that's a problem that is okay to work with because that means we are producing the things that we care about. How much are you? Oh, these guys. Can you go here? I really, really don't know where else to park them. So sell all vehicles, yes. And apparently we get, oh, we got dollars for them. That's interesting. But yeah, we're just turning off that whole worker import because we don't need that anymore. That's another 8,000 expense a month, which is no longer necessary because we have all the things that we actually care about. Something else I wanted to check. Someone said that we cannot get the big track builder at the small customs house, that one. It appears that they were right. I don't think that they were supposed to be, like, clickable, but it looks like they are. This one we can purchase, which is nice. It's a little bigger than the other one, but this changes a little bit of the behavior. Where is my... oh, there it is. This changes a little bit of the behavior because I was planning on using the bigger track builder to build the rest of the track faster, which this one is clearly a little bigger than that one, but not by a lot. Would be really cool if we could add wagons for it that actually get used, but we can't. Those are mods. So I guess I have to start completing the rest of the rail here to actually make a dent. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. It would just be nice if there was a different option for that. 32,000 money. Okay. Yeah, last month was a little bit expensive, but that's okay. Looks like we have a lot of gravel parked here now. That is not a bad thing at all. We have these guys sitting here. You're filling this up until it hits 90%. Are you 90%? You are 90%. So what I would like to do is move these guys to start exporting the gravel that we have here. Obviously, oh, actually, I don't know if that was a good laugh or not. I would like you to stop loading just bauxite and start also loading gravel, because then we don't have to use the trucks that we have sitting over by the border. We can just use the train that's already here, and I'm assuming that will just increase our frequency of how much money we get, or how often we get money, which is not a bad thing. Obviously, you can only put one type of cargo in each of these wagons, and once it's full, but I think we will just figure it out. You make it to your thing. Thank you. And then I would like you to start building. I don't want to put... Okay. At some point, I know, I was planning on putting workers in the, like, put a rail construction office out here to build the things that we want to build. I never set that up, obviously, clearly. I mean, here we are. I never set that up correctly. So now the question is, should I, for example, put a rail construction office here? Because we do get a lot of workers in at the same time, which is a good thing. Put this higher priority so we can export more, which is a good thing. Or should I put it closer to the city, which would mean we could get more workers in all the time, but have to transport more goodies, which our goodies are already here. We have everything we need. And we could even put the rail construction office right behind this. That wouldn't be the end of the world, especially since we already have the crossings here and the connection to everything else. Actually, this is a really good spot. This is a really relatively good spot. I kind of like it. Happiness is going up. That's good too. Is there any obvious problems? Hospital? Church? No. Crimes? Yeah. And some people without work. But it's looking good for right now. So where is a good place to put a rail construction office? Because this is also a location that can actually be reached by foot. And that is the main... argument for a rail construction office to have it reachable by foot. And that's I think I like this location the best. So can I get you? No, I can't get you here. I'm just gonna put another node here. Make sure that this one has a priority road already marked out. That looks good. Then this is just footpath that, well, we don't need to care about that much. This is a simple rail crossing that we can just move. So let's see. Rail construction office. We can't fit you here. This is scary. This is scary stuff because this could totally be a good idea. Totally be an awful idea. Put you as close as I can to here. Okay. I'm anticipating that I can put the footpath connection in there as well without many issues. So that is happening. That is nice. And then all I really need is two, technically only one, but two concrete rail connections. And this is not the problem. If the footpath is the problem, well, we're just going to take that out. It's just a little gravel that we paid for at some point. But that is okay. These two, I think, are bigger problems, but we can also solve that. Cancel railway. Yep, from there to there and from there to there. That looks good. Look, and the game is actually putting those nodes together because it's trying to be smart. I think sometimes that is great. Sometimes it probably won't be great. Now, just two nodes right in there. That looks promising. And now just a really quick crossing right where you are. That has to be electrified. Right now, do I have any electrified rail? No electrified rail at all. So this is not bad at all, because we have a lot of flatbed trucks that will sit here very often. The thing is, I'd much rather have a distribution office set up for this, but this should work. I think this is good. Do you have power? Do you have power here? Do you have power? Where do you get your power from? Your power comes from... Wrong thing. There you go. You do have power. You get it from right there. From two places, really. So you have everything you need. We just have to deliver everything that we care about via truck, which is a little annoying for gravel, but it's not the end of the world. So yeah, no, I like this. Look at that. The gravel path is already done. That was fast. Let's get our footpaths, assign that, so that can get done. Let's get our rail. I don't think I can pick up an assembled track builder from the rail depot, so I may have to just purchase that again. But I'll get over that problem when we get there. What am I doing here? Oh, I'm just trying to assign this, and that looks good. I still would like my footpath back here, and I'm going to make a double usage of that. So footpath, yep. This one needs that much steel, this one needs less steel, more prefab. That is okay with me. We're going to put one here, one here. We're just going to have to adjust this a little bit. One there and one over here, because I do care that everything's kind of connected. We used this one. That looks good. That looks good. Let's see. Can we make that a little better? Maybe it looks better from the other side. Hard telling. No, it's just the pylon is where it is. But now, workers from anywhere should be able to get to the university. I hope. That's the hope here. And if that is not the case with the location where it is right now, then I could put this footpath all the way here. Yeah, that may be better, because it's probably not appropriate to think... Nope, stop building on there. There you go. It's probably not... There you go. It still has these. I don't want to just click on it. Stop it. This guy. It is not a good way to think about it that everyone will come from this train station. I'd rather have a better connection to down here where more of the footpaths are, and I will give it a better footpath connection afterwards. So, let's see. I would like, yes, this is fine. This looks good. Then give me a footpath that crosses this dirt path by the pub. That looks better. And that gives me some connections right there. We have a connection over here. I wouldn't hate to have a footpath connection. Oh, I just did that. Yeah. I don't know if you saw that. If you didn't, this is what I did. I put, I clipped the power line, and this is going to be pretty bad. Very bad. I want that to be the only thing that they build right now. I don't know if that's gonna be what happens here. It will be done really, really fast. But, well, that's just unfortunate. I shouldn't have used the bulldozer there, but I did anyways. So get you in there, you over here, and then you just connect to that footpath, and then I would actually really like it if this... No, I should have just deleted that one, apparently. If this can give me a good enough connection there, and then you just give me a connection here, and then we should be a-okay. I'm actually not going to assign all of those because I would really like this one to get done ASAP. We already have some vehicles heading here. That is good. Who is without power? You don't have a problem. You don't have a problem. You don't have a problem. You're without power. You're without power. Those are not high... Those are not critical places because we still have enough water and everything else coming from other locations that we can be without water or without power just for a little while there. So that is not a huge deal. What is a huge deal is we need this construction office to actually get all the items that it requires, which are here, and gravel over there. Our own gravel, obviously. How is the gravel export doing? Definitely looks like we did something here. These guys are moving around, but this one is not currently full. It would make sense to set up a construction office here for gravel pickup. What are we currently doing for gravel? It's this guy. Oh, these are all ready to go now. Go there, and go there, and then I can delete those. Oh, cool. Get me a couple of excavators out here. 3 of you. That looks good. Do we have some people? Yeah, there's nothing parked there. That all feels really good. And this will fill up this distribution office, which tells me I should start putting a fuel distribution or fuel tank somewhere in this area. I think that will be very helpful. I want this one and this one. 2 are 2 enough for everything I need to... Yes, 2 are enough for everything I need to solve out here. Anything that's over here is already covered by the fire station that we have sitting right there. So I think that is fine. 0% unemployment. You know what that means. That everyone is currently working right here in places where I didn't tell them to go. Oh, yeah, the power line is repaired. So that's working. Yeah, 60 people waiting there. Uncontrolled crime or unpatrolled crime is not optimal, but our relative crime rate is still acceptable. Also, export has increased by about 12,000. Is that significant? No, but you don't just want to have gravel sitting here, so it is significant enough. What I would like to do now is probably set up something more permanent for the gravel that we have sitting here, because at some point we will want to... Let's turn it around. Turn it around again. We will want to move gravel quickly. And is a big distribution office appropriate for this? No. But I rarely ever have a use for the small one, and this will be a place where I can put all the dump trucks that we currently have when we want it. And I think that's worth it. So yeah, we're just going to start building that. How are you guys doing? What are you building currently? You are building just the distribution office. That is wonderful. That means the real construction office is done. Cool. Should I use this to start delivering here? I don't think that's a terrible idea. I really don't think it is. These guys are currently out doing something with the flatbeds. So let's get another flatbed in here. Oh, I don't have money for this. I do not have money for this right now. And it's going to be painful using the small rail crane for that, but I guess that's fine. These guys, I'm pretty sure are no longer used, so now we have a big bus depot. That's excellent. Do you see how many little things you have to do? Control bulldozer click deletes a building without you having to confirm it again. Someone told me that a little while ago, and I love that trick. You don't have any workers here. Let's get rid of you, because those are limited buildings, and we don't want to mess with that. Get that connection. This one currently doesn't have anything, just has some fuel parked there. I think we can unassign that that distribution office, and that should be nice. Did I not purchase these excavators yet? No, they are heading here. That's good. That all looks fine. You have trucks here. You don't. Do you have fuel? I'm assuming you have fuel from this gas station. That gas station is going to get overloaded here pretty soon, so let's replace that. Regular gas station should be just fine. I would really like to fit you in here. Is that a better place? Is this a better place? We do no longer need this footpath. Put the bulldozer away. That we just saw what happens when you play with the bulldozer, so don't play with the bulldozer. Let's do that, because we no longer have people coming from here, so we don't need that bulldozer anymore. Anyways, now get me a fuel station, put it right next to here. I'm going to put it back in the boonies just a little bit, because I would like there to be queuing space that is not... Ooh, actually like this. Extra queuing space for your queuing needs. That looks good. I would actually like this and this to become a gravel road while we're doing this, and then I will be relatively happy. That feels good. 50,000 still. Yoo-hoo! Don't know how we only made 29,000. I think maybe that was just gravel being exported, but the nice thing is this guy is currently always running. Yep. 30,000 for some bauxite and for some gravel. It'll be great if I could, well, let's see here. I think I can make the same loading twice in a row. Oh, you can. Once we get there, you can go into advanced setup and tell which wagons should fill up with what stuff. And I'm not there yet. I think right now it's fine as long as we always have gravel sitting here. That is not really a problem, especially once we have this distribution office ready. I'm expecting to see more gravel sitting in this area in general. But for right now, well, we are producing a lot of bauxite. Maybe I tell you have to be full 50% with bauxite regardless, which I think is what we're doing right now anyways. For this load, for the setup. So maybe it's a non-issue. Can I disassemble you? I really don't think I can, but I would like to try it out. Get me one more covered hole. Cool, made a little bit of money there. And then tell you, this is not going to work. I'm not suitable for stop and route plan for selected vehicle. Can you be done with that? Try it again. Don't think it's going to work. Nope. It's not doing it. Which tells me this crane will never be used again. Go away. Choose. Get me the next guy. I want you to buy a new disassembled one. Yep. That guy is terrible, but that's what we're going to do, and it's going to be slow and painful. But now that I know that I can't buy the big crane there, well, I would have to go to a bigger custom house. Let's just set this up, and then I'll show you what I'm trying to talk about. You go there, not twice. Erase from line, erase from stop. Cool. Go there. Pick up vehicles and containers and bring it to here, and then go to here. Yeah, sure, why not? Don't do anything there though. And go, do your thing. Now we should get the guy. We could probably put 2 in here, but I'm not sure that that is absolutely necessary. For right now, let's get this. I don't think we need a lot of bricks and boards, but maybe we do eventually. Let's just set them up this way. It's going to be very expensive to get started, but I think it's just the cost of doing business. Wow, I babbled on for almost an hour already, but I'm pretty happy that this is all working pretty well. Radio station, how are you doing? You are connected to this. Perfect. University, how are you doing? You're connected to the thing. That is really all I care. I think the university is the next thing that we have to build. Do you have power? You may have power. You may be close enough to this guy. No, you're probably not close enough, so we need this power connected to relatively soon. Which brings me to 2 other things that we have to build. You're building a distribution office and a gas station. Very cool. Let's assign the gas station for real, so everyone can build that, and these guys also need to be assigned because we just need more bauxite all the time. Yep, get that one in, get that one in. I would like some more transformers. I really like these. I know it's a mod, but it makes your life so much easier, and it doesn't have to be as complicated as the game makes it out to be. So let's get another one of those, and I want... No, let's turn our mods back on, I guess. Favorites only? Is that already a favorite? That is the transformer. This one, yeah. I would like you to effectively look this way. That's not gonna work. We could go this way, but that could also be a little awkward. I mean, here is really where I want you to be. But there's this thing in the way that some idiot put there. This is not really an option. This is the other option that everything points that way. Do I really want to move everything around? We could also move you further out this way. I don't think that I'm going to be able to put a road in between here, am I? Can also just put it on this side, but I don't know how this whole junction is going to look yet. And there's a lot of space here. I don't really want to waste that space, though. And here's the other thing. I don't want the big pylons to just be in the way and ugly, so maybe this is where it has to go. Give me a transformer, put it like this, relatively close to the road, should be fine. Then get you just like that, that's fine. Get you connected. Get me the large power line, largest of course. I would like to make this in a way that makes some sense for the windmill that's standing right there. Not sure I'm making a good case for that. It's like in the same location that it was a second ago. Anyways, that is okay. Now that can be connected and that can get built. And once that is built, we can hook up this power line over here. And that should make everyone's life a little easier. What is going on over here? Can 6 also be a... No, you can't. You can't be a main line. Yes, not accepting any changes. That looks good, that looks good. There's a fuel station. Once we have that fuel station done, this one can go away and we can actually store some extra fuel. That is not going to be a problem. These look fine. I would like you to start bringing more bauxite out because we actually need the money. So now we're going to set up the advanced setting, which is... Oh, do I have to do it for every single one? Discard all cargo. No. I don't really want to do it for every single one, but I will if I absolutely have to. I want this only. This only. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's a number. 5, 6, 7, 8, and the other 3 are random. Whatever you want to transport. I think that will be a better ratio, and I don't want to export that much gravel anyways. It's not worth that much, especially compared to bauxite. And, well, once the bauxite is full, I definitely don't want to export gravel anymore. So let's try to stay ahead of the game. That'd be helpful. This all looks really good. This looks fine. We now have a distribution office that is willing to work for us. This is why I'm not a big fan of doing things right the first time, because I forgot to tell these guys to not worry about bringing gravel in anymore, because gravel is no longer necessary, and, well, they took that as, oh, you want us to refill the stuff that you just exported? No problem, boss. We got you. So that's a little unfortunate, but it's all right. They will end up here soon enough. Let's get everyone from over here also in there. And then life should be good. I will... Well, this one is saying that nobody's working here, so I can probably demolish you. Very good. You only have so many distribution offices, and I think I'm already at the max, so... Yeah, this makes me happy, being able to actually remove them and no longer rely on that. This one, however, well, it's filled to the brim, and we don't have... Oh, there's actually one parked here. That makes me really happy, because that means we're not overloading this particular distribution office yet. I still would like to set up a oil distribution somewhere in this area, because it's probably going to be valuable very, very quickly. Okay, what am I doing? Oh yeah, this guy. You are here, you have workers now, you don't have any of the things that I actually care about. So how about this? Give me 1, 2. Sure. Give me... We have the distribution office that can take care of that, no problem. I would like you to take stuff from here, gravel only, and bring it to the reconstruction office. Then once you're done there, bring it over here. Cool. And that's really it for now, because the rest is done by the train. That feels good. You can definitely fill up this guy to really full. That will make me happy. You pick up stuff from, what do we have here? You pick up stuff currently from right there, which is great. I would like you to deliver things here to about 50% full. And once we have the flatbeds there, that should also include the any other behavior. We don't have any more money, which means we don't have power, which means these people are not going to be happy for very long. I hope this wasn't a problem for very, very, very long. Now we're actually going to take out $1 million. And then we actually, I hope that I'm in a space where I can start paying back more money. But maybe not yet, especially now. We're gonna start rail construction here pretty soon, so let's take out 1 1/4. That looks good. Pay this one back, because we should. Cool. Return, return, return. Yep. Click, 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 click. That works. We have 300,000 in the bank. That should pay for some steel and some other behavior. So that should be good. This guy, I would really like you to only work on rail that can get us connected to the existing rail that we already have, because then I can get the bigger construction crane in here. So let's take this one away, and the rest should be without crossover, so that should all be fine. Yep, that's the level of micromanagement you're going to get from me. No fuel for track construction. Train set, we need gravel, prefab, steel. There's a guy that actually does need the fuel, and yeah, this is just telling me I have to set up a fuel distribution somewhere in this area very quickly, but not today. So, almost winter, and that's fine. This is going to take a little while to actually get constructed and make some things happening, but that doesn't make me sad. This looks like it got very much increased by a lot, and prefab panels will be a lot more important for building these than steel. Why? Look at these. 6 tons, it's like 2 to 1. 2 prefab to 1 ton of steel, so it's effectively this ratio is a lot healthier. This one is even better. And some gravel, that looks good. We don't need any bricks right now, we don't need any boards at the moment until we start building bridges, so may as well have something on hand, just for right now. Electronic components, very expensive, wonderful. Fuel should be coming in. Unemployment is at a healthy rate. How is our population statistic overall? It is, this is the graph that I start looking at, because it's not down. it's up. That's what we want to see. What are your general problems? Crime. Okay, we're going to get on that soon. Sport, hospital. Actually, nothing really bad. But we will start seeing a decrease in educated people. Workers with high education. Only 67. That is nothing. That's absolutely nothing. We need to get our university going. There's no way around that. We need to get that going. We need to get this turned on. We need to... Yeah, I'm not even messing around. This is... If you run out of educated people, you are losing the game already. And I'm not willing to do that yet. Can you come all the way over here and then shoot... should we follow the road? I don't see a good reason why we can't. Max that out. That makes me feel good enough. Then come over here. There's nothing that's going to be happening on that side. That looks good, and I guess you will just be my first victim. Oh. Oh, is that what you think we're doing? No. Can you do this better? No, not from there. Can you do this better? Nope, not from there. Okay, let's take this one out, make it a little better. 3, 3, 3. Hey, look at that. It's not terrible. Assign that to our construction crew. Nope, wrong button. That to our construction crew, this to our construction crew, and yeah, we're gonna have a lot of workers that go in there voluntarily. That's okay. But we really need the university to be done very, very soon, because only having 60 educated people, high educated people, is dangerous. That's not going to get you anywhere. So let's get started on all of this. Don't build this one. They will flip around now, so you have to make sure that they don't do stuff that you don't want them to do. And this looks good. This looks good. These are getting built. You have nothing stored. You are half full. We are probably exporting more money again. I hope. Where's my guy? Where is my guy? I am very happy that this one seems to be running a lot more now. Obviously, I just changed the gravel behavior. But overall, at least, it is making us a good amount of cash. We can probably start paying back our loan relatively quickly, but I'm not... How did I play until now without turning this thing on? Anyone? Anyone at all? That's why happiness is so low, because I don't have heat turned on. I can't believe that that is not on. I also can't believe that it looks like this may just be in range for what I need. No, we're not going to do that. I will maybe use that as an additional help, but for right now, we're just going to set up... Do I have 3 buses of something? This one has 3 buses. Okay. Erase you from line, erase you from line, and erase you from... I just wanted them to look the same, that's all. And then I will set you up. You will go from here to there to... we could go there, or we could go here, and then there. If you have someone else to drop off, you can. Because these are too big. 80 capacity is way too big for what we need there, so... do I really want to do this? 80 capacity is just too big. I'm still paused, so I shouldn't cause a lot of trouble. I like the 52 a lot better. Let's do this one. The 80 is just too big. Get you, and I want you to go from here to there. This station is just too far out of the way. I think I'm just going to build a new one. And tell these guys to enable line spacing for right now. Cool. Give me a large line space or a large bus end station somewhere in here. I don't think that's a terrible spot for it. Bus stop? Nope. Bus platform? Nope. Bus depot? Yes. Bus end station large. Too large for right here. That's okay. There's no space right there. There's nothing here that we can do. For the city, there's definitely a lot of traffic going up here. Or here. Both of these may be appropriate. I don't really want you to cross the interstate if you don't have to, though. So maybe this will just get a small bus end station that is just for the power and heating plant. I think that's okay. Get this one in here, get it assigned, and yeah, get those buses running. That's details. I thought I was doing fine. We haven't lost a lot of people yet because it's not cold yet, but once it gets cold outside, that will change really, really quickly. I'm glad I caught it when I did. It's just a little sad that I didn't see it before. That also reminds me of another thing. Currently, there's no more truck assigned to bring any coal to that area. So let's change that here really quick. I don't have time to build this guy right now, but put them close to the source. That's a little more beneficial. Then get a dumper. 12 tons versus... because of distance, I'm going to go with this guy. Let's get them out. There they are. Wonderful. Assign you here. Load, coal, cool. Bring them out here. Thank you. Unload until it's relatively full. Go. Oh gosh. The other thing is once it gets really cold outside, what are we? We're still at 21 degrees, so we got really lucky. But you cannot just fill up this tank. This water tank takes a long time to fill up because all these buildings also have a water tank that need to get filled up. And if you turn on your heat in the middle of the winter, you are screwed. That's not going to happen. You're not going to get what you want to get out of it. And that will be really bad. Global market. Yes, don't care. What's our problem? Why is sport enjoyment so low? Oh, they just don't go out that often. So that's just a side effect of that. Secret police, I'm not going to turn on right now because we can't really do much about the loyalty. Even though I have this one set to high loyalty, it's not going to get checked because we just don't know the actual values of the people. These buildings are clearly still very available. 1,500 people is actually a pretty large starter city, so don't be confused by that. But I think we're good. I think we have all the things that we need. This one's just going to start building. It's really slow, but at least we are full of people now every time, which will help the process. And also the people are not just running around and running away all the time. All of that is very helpful. I would like this general number to be lower. 30 is still too high for my flavor. 518. Give me 40. 20 people. Sure. We'll see how that works. I don't need everyone to go working there because this number is already low enough. How's it going over here? You're just moving stuff around. You have a lot of gravel. That's good. You have some gravel, which is nice. You have coal. You're slowly running out of coal. You need to consume 8.4 tons of coal a day. I don't know if that's concerning or not. Probably isn't. One coal truck is actually sitting here, so it should be relatively full. These, we only have 2 snowplows sitting here. That is not good enough. Oh, this is a quicker one. Yes. Sell. For the interstate, I do want the quicker snowplows, otherwise we have other problems. Yep, get rid of those and give me, this is a 43 versus 23. 2 more of these should be helpful. I'm not even going to do that out here. Oh, I do need a technical service or technical office somewhere in this area as well. Probably fits right there. See, there's always stuff that you can do. You're never done in this game. See right there. Beautiful. Beautiful spot right here. F4 to turn snapping off? Oh, come on. I know you want to. There. Got it. Counts. Assign that one, and stuff should be okay. How are we doing up here? We have some money, so let's get 12,000 already. Again, more and more expensive by the day. Get 3 out there. Obviously, I cannot deliver fuel right now. They will have to go out here, which also reminds me to take that one off that delivery. Put you on the delivery that we actually want, which is this one. And then once this is empty, we're going to take the fuel, or we're going to destroy it. That should be okay. yeah, phase 2. We are definitely there. Patients waiting for treatment. That is not okay. Let's turn this one up, but we also don't have a lot of doctors. That's our problem. Still 67. That is good. But yeah, this university is going to take a little while to actually happen. And we probably don't... Well, we have some teachers sitting here. That's nice. But yeah, we need a lot more doctors. And we can't have people just getting sick left and right, especially because winter is coming. I could invite a handful of smart people, make this at least 100. Are we at 100 yet? 120. Just to keep us over a little longer. But yeah, we need the university done, otherwise that's just not going to work well. Cool, it's connected. Yay. Get it done, 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 get it done. It's done! And there we go. Everything is fine. Where are you going? You're going to Technical University. Of course, you're going to that side. Yes, you have to take the long way around. That makes sense. We don't have anything that's clear snow in the city right now. Is that exciting? I don't know. Maybe? But yeah, this technical service office may actually be able to... No, it's not going to be able to handle all of this because there's way too much road in this area. So we just need another one, probably on the other side of the city, that will take care of all that. It's not a big problem. It's just something that we have to be aware of. How many vehicles do we have here? Wow, we're actually full of dumpers. I didn't count earlier, but it makes sense because we put 4 full distribution offices in here. This is nice and empty most of the time. That's good. This is relatively empty. This is pretty full, which honestly is telling me that I think I want one more guy to fill it with just bauxite, just a little extra, and see how that goes. I like it. I like that you can make those settings now. Pretty happy with that. Cool. But you're producing pretty well. Maybe this train will turn into just bauxite export pretty soon. But for right now, it's doing what it's doing. 134,000 a month. That's excellent. Still lost. Still lost 160,000. So be aware. These guys need fuel. Yeah, they do. Ooh, that's an 82% source. We should use it. We could also put one of these utility stations out up here, so that these 4 can at least refuel relatively close by. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know yet. Wow. I expected this to take a long time. That's why That's why we did not do it at the end of the last episode, because I knew this was going to take a very, very long time, and now we are good. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. And yeah, phase 2. Phase 2 is on the way. Just a fancy word for stuff is working, I guess. But yeah, phase 2 is on the way. The next things that we need is go back to the border, actually, because I would like to get coal set up. Coal will need some workers, so we need to build a city in this area, which, well, is what it is, not that far away. But then we also have to look to other production zones, and I don't know if we're going to go food and clothing right away, or if we're going to do a different avenue and import food and clothing for quite a while longer. Both can probably work, and both, well, they're what they are. Should be fine. How are we doing here? You're full. That's all I care about. As long as this is full, I don't care what the production is, but only 13 people there is not quite what I want to see. But as long as we have enough people standing, waiting everywhere, I don't think it's a big deal. No, this is all good. There's still... Oh, there's some bauxite parked in here. That is something I did not expect to see. That's actually really nice. And having these extra 2 bringing in more bauxite all the time should maybe even keep that full. Yeah. Babbled on for long enough. Obviously, it's a longer episode, and this is kind of what you should expect when you turn on your city. Ooh, something is burning. This gonna work? Oh yeah, easy. No problem. No problem at all. But we got rid of the foreigners, foreign workers, and everything is working. I'm very happy. I hope you are too. And we will be back later. We'll see what we do. Maybe we tackle coal. Maybe we finish this city first. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. Be surprised. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.